I've been competing for 8 years. Started at 16. I actually didn't like the sport. I tried it at 14, thought it was way too hard. Quit the sport, was like, I'm never doing that again. 2 years later, I wanted to go to Manitoba Games, so it was the only sport I could qualify that late in the year. So I went out and did one and fell in love with the sport. My name's Tyler Mislawchuk. I'm a triathlete and Rio 2016 Olympian. Attending the Rio Olympics as the youngest competitor in the field. Growing up, going to the Olympics was a goal, and I think it's a goal of a lot of kids who play sport, and to be there on the start line was pretty surreal. Not only for me, but for everyone who supports me. You know, it's not a one-man show in terms of triathlon. There's so many people behind the scenes helping you get there. I love pushing my body day in and day out and reaching the limits of, you know, human potential and your own potential. And I use it as a meditation state. It's very simple and organic, and it really helps my mind release and let go. Triathlon's given me so much, and I can never give the sport enough, give back to it enough to thank it. It's given me a way to relax. I was a pretty high-strung kid, got in trouble a lot, and it's given me an outlet to calm myself down in other aspects of life. I'm able to focus better. I'm able to just be generally a better person. Start at the end and work backwards, you know, set a goal and say, well, how am I going to get there? If you're thinking about the end goal the entire time, or you're thinking about how you're going to motivate yourself to do this, you think, what am I going to do in this next hour? What am I going to do in this next day? And you accomplish those things, and you slowly add brick by brick by brick, and before you know it, you have this huge mansion. And there's a few things other that I like to do that really help me relax. Some of them's I recently started making wine. I'm a coffee guy, so everything and anything coffee interests me. I like to paint. Really bad painter, but I enjoy it. It gives me time to relax and kind of tune out of triathlon. I can't be turned on all the time.
They're about the ability of a 4-year-old that's just taking a paint class for the first time. Those are not all me, so I can't be.
I love visiting breweries. A big beer guy. You know, I have to cut back on those when I'm racing and training a bit.
Yeah, sport's full of ups and downs, and I've had my fair share of both. My first World Cup ever, I broke 3 ribs and contused my quad and couldn't walk for 3 weeks. You know, a few months later, I had my second go at my second World Cup ever, and I broke my jaw, lost all these teeth. And this past year at the Olympics, came away with a broken leg the day after the race. So these are all obstacles, you know, that I had to overcome. But sport doesn't have a script, and we're pretty fortunate in that it gives us some of the highest highs, but we're also there's both sides to it, and there is that low, and everyone goes through lows. How you deal with them and how you get over it is part of the key to that.
2 dreams growing up. One of them was to win an Olympic medal, and one of them was to attend the Olympics. You know, I've done one. It's time to do the second one, and I'm going to do everything I can to do that over the next 3 to 8 years.